What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 17 of the Fielder's Choice podcast. I am Dan Field. All the way to the left, we got Matt Giblin, and in the middle, Mrs. Angie Santamaro. What is up, guys?
What's
Happy
up?
Sunday, episode 17.
Happy Sunday.
Happy
17
Sunday.
episodes. It's insane.
17. That's like how many months now? I can't even do that
That's
math.
a lot of math.
It's 4 months. 4 months in a day.
Nice job.
Happy anniversary, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you had two
Pretty
kids.
awesome.
You're used to, dividing months and
Quick
weeks.
math, it's true.
Yeah.
Although
yeah.
I was never that mom that was like, oh, he's 87 months old. I was never that mom.
Thank
I
you.
was like, he's like a year. I'm like, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
And we don't celebrate half birthdays, right?
No, we don't celebrate half birthdays in this house.
No way.
We also don't give out participation trophies, which got me into a lot of trouble with the Little League moms when they were giving out. Everybody got this heavy ass medal at the end of the year, and I said, my kids don't need that. They were picking daisies in the field. We'll go get a slush for their last game, but they're not getting a medal. And I got a lot of eyes. So.
But anyway.
It was the choice. But anyways.
So, yes, quite the hectic week this week. A lot going on with baseball that we wanted to catch everybody up on. There has been some champions crowned across the men's leagues in Boston. Congratulations to the Brighton Black Sox in the Yawkey League. I think they won it last year, too. They're pretty dominant. They've been pretty dominant over there last few
Two-peat or
years.
three-peat?
It's at least a two-peat. I know that because I live streamed some of their games last year. So congrats to them. ICL, Lexington Blue Sox are back on top of the Intercity Baseball League. Congratulations to them. I just saw TGO Sports won in the Park League. They beat the EI Braves. And congratulations to our special guest, Chris Currie, who will be on momentarily. His Wachusett Brewers won in the Leominster Central Mass over 38 league. So
He is just
congrats.
a good luck charm for teams. I feel like he gets on a team and boom, they just win.
He has too many championships.
He's got a
And
lot of
we-
championships.
Yeah, we'll talk all about that. But
Exactly. You got to know how to put that formula together. I'm curious to get behind some of it.
It's more than luck. It's
No,
definitely
yes, it
earned,
is.
but he's just a lucky charm.
yeah, he's got 16 championships between the BMBL or 4 in the BMBL, and then 12 from before they joined the BMBL. And then he's got a number of Cape Cod Tournament champions, those other leagues. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's too many to count, but
He's a beast.
we'll
Yeah.
talk about that shortly.
Yes.
But we did have some accolades that we wanted to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Your husband, Zach, got his 300th
He
28
did.
plus hit.
300.
Congrats to Zach. Yep.
Woohoo!
That's awesome, man.
Yep. There he is. Look at my baby.
Yeah. So he
So
posted.
proud boy.
Yeah, he posted
As
on
he should
Facebook. But the best part of it was Angie's comment. I got a kick out of this. That's great. Can you now mow the lawn?
I can't let his head get too big, when he
Yeah,
comes home,
yeah.
he's got to know he's still
Yeah.
got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Got to keep him
Congrats
keep
to
him
Zach.
pretty but not beautiful, I can't tell him.
Of course. But shout out to Zach for
Congratulations
that.
to Zach.
And Steve Pinner.
Well,
Go ahead.
can I tell you? Sorry. So the unbelievable part about this is that it was just like a textbook perfect bunt.
Oh, you were there. Oh,
No,
of course
I
it was a
heard
bunt.
about it.
That-
But it's like, how amazing that your 300th hit is just a beautiful bunt. And I don't care if you know baseball, you know how hard it is to make a bunt a hit. So fantastic.
Well, especially since he's not as quick as he once was. But that's how he get on base most of the time back in the day.
Yeah.
Back
And he's
when
like the stolen base king.
Yeah.
He's also got
Yeah.
300 stolen bases.
Yep.
So
Did that against our team
he's a stud.
quite a few times. Lay down a bunt, steal second, score on a base hit.
In fact,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he got the record against us. A throw. Yeah, I didn't throw him out. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he got the stolen base record against our team. Yep. And then Steve Pinner, I know he was sitting on 299 games in the 18-plus division for a little while, because I saw him a few games ago, and he's like, yep, one more. I'm just waiting to get one more appearance in the 18-plus game. And it came on the last game of their regular season. So congrats to Steve Pinner. He's been around since 1993.
Amazing. Playing in the 18 plus, you said?
18 plus. Yep.
Incredible.
He's been there since the start of the BMBL. And he's going to be our guest next week. So
he's a great dude.
Yeah, he's awesome.
So awesome.
He also runs, I forget, his NEC College Club League. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. But yeah, we'll talk all about that with him next week. And finally, the three of us attended the old-time baseball game, which was pretty cool. So it was supposed to be on Wednesday, and Brock Holt was going to be, the celebrity or former Red Sox player that played in the event. Unfortunately, it got rained out, and they had to move it to Thursday, which Brock was not available. And instead, Rich Hill kindly agreed to not only play in the game, but he ended up pitching the first two innings. And the Fielder's Choice podcast crew got to interview him, which was pretty awesome. He was a great guy, stand-up guy. We're going to try and get him on the podcast.
Didn't realize how tall he was until I realized I could not reach him with the mic. And then Dan very so gently lifted up my elbows, like underneath my elbow, to bring it up to his mouth.
And we forgot to use the mic that Gib made for us.
Next time.
I don't think we have a picture of that, but
it was the coolest.
I'm sure.
Dude, that thing was awesome.
So yeah, did I miss anything? I mean, it's been a crazy, hectic week. A lot going on. Hard to believe most of the leagues are ending or coming to an end. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
No, I feel like that's a pretty solid wrap up. But can we, for 1 second, when you were showing the pictures of Zach and would you say his name was? I'm sorry, Steve.
Steve.
Did you say
Yeah.
Steve?
Pinner,
Steve, Pinner. Couldn't remember his last name. How good does it feel when you get a game ball? Like for you whatever you did, like writing it on that ball and like just. I still have like my home run ball from 2016 on my mantle. No, 2006. I'm sorry. The only home run I ever hit, 2006. I still have it on my mantle.
I couldn't tell you because the last time I got a game ball was probably in Little League, but I do remember collecting them in Little League, and it was pretty awesome to get the game ball.
I've got a couple I've kept over the years too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a couple.
Yep. The Little League balls, I still have two. They're somewhere.
Gib has a great collection of signatures.
I got some
he's
cool
good.
stuff.
Zach does too. Yeah, Zach has a couple cool ones too, and he has interesting ones.
I unfortunately had to inherit it by some unfortunate means. Passing.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, that's what happens. Yeah, but
That's life.
I thought I had a great collection. Ted Williams, Willie Mays.
Way cool.
I'll pull out some cool stuff.
Yeah.
He was like close with Teddy Williams, right? Wasn't there a story?
Well, no. So Johnny Pesky, who was very close friends with Ted Williams, of course, well, his mother used to work in a bank that my father worked at. So was able, through his Johnny Pesky's relatives, form or get Ted's signature through those means. But
so cool.
So yeah, I don't know where the plaque is, but yeah, I'll find the plaque for next week. I'll show you. There's a pretty cool piece of stationery behind the Ted picture that is written by Johnny Pesky on some Red Sox stationery. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's pretty.
That's cool, Gibby. That's some lore right there.
And Robles just commented that the last game ball he received was from you.
From me.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And I bet I know which one he's talking about. Their championship.
Getting game balls, amazing feeling. Gib actually gave me the last one I received.
There was a foul ball that actually almost landed in my hat, and they won the championship an out later. So there was only one place that ball could have gone. So off to the
The
Giants.
coolest.
But yep. So that was a wrap up for this week. But the reason we're all here tonight is for our special guest, who's already down at the Cape. Cape tournament is coming up this coming weekend. The annual Cape Cod Classic. It's entering its 30th anniversary this year. It's 1 week away. Chris is already down there, nice and early, getting ready for the tournament. And the weather's looking great. Not to jinx it, but
Gorgeous.
yeah. So that's all you can hope for is nice weather. But yeah. Chris Currie needs no introduction. He's got 50,000 championships between the Orioles, the MetroWest Leominster League, the Cape Tourney. He's the commissioner of the MetroWest Division in the BMBL. He's the manager/player for the Metrowest Orioles for the last, God only knows, 20 plus years. I believe it's time to bring in our special guest. Probably more than 20 years.
23.
23 years. Oh, good for you. Anyways, let's bring him in. What do we say? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Mr. Christopher Currie.
What's up, buddy?
Thanks for being here, bud. I know you're down on the Cape with the fam.
Thanks for having me.
Probably got locked in another room. Yeah, it was short notice.
When Dan needs something, I'm there. And he also said Angie's going to be on the phone. So
you just need me to bring the trophies down. That's why you're doing this.
Yeah, right.
Not that you need an introduction, but if you could please introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Chris Currie. I am a baseball nut. And at 55, I continue to try to play. And if I can't play, I manage teams and organize teams and help leagues and do lessons. And I'm a catching coach at Zavarian High School, and they're gonna have to pull me away from it. I enjoy it too much.
Yep.
And life is short, so let's just keep going.
I think they have pulled you away from it once or twice too, sir, haven't they?
Once or twice, Gibby.
And he finds his way back.
Once or twice.
And how young are we? How young are we these days?
What's that?
How young are we these days?
I'll be 56 in December.
56.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Some days feels like 76.
Hey, well you still got.
You can't. Good.
What? No, I was saying he still got behind the dish at the EFIS event.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't feel like you're 70 when you play a kid's game. That's why we do it, right?
You know what? It's a good time, and I've said this before. I've met most of my closest friends through the game of baseball. So the more I play, the more people I meet, the better it is.
I was actually going to bring that up, Dan. When we did the EFIS game, Chris and I got there maybe 3 hours before you did, and
It's before first pitch.
Which I'm glad I did because the game was 4 hours long.
Yeah. It was 4 hours long. He's not wrong. But while we were chatting, Chris said something that I thought I wanted to talk about today. And Chris, you kind of just touched upon it. But that when you play this game, you meet so many really cool people, and the stories and the connections and the people that you never would have been friends with.
Realize I have the wrong graphic up. Sorry.
Last week. You just it was Chris Currie before that. What happened?
Yeah, and there's two different.
It was
ones.
the right one.
Yeah,
but anyways,
sorry.
But the people that you meet, that you're friends with, the stories, but that people you wouldn't have been friends with without baseball being the connection.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe you can talk a little bit more to that, but I do think that that's a really cool thing to touch on.
I mean, we've had people pass away, and through their death, you meet other people. Couple people going through a hard time, we all rally around and try to do a fundraising event or a GoFundMe. I've said this before, the people I've met since playing in all these different leagues that would have them carry me down the aisle at my funeral. As pallbearers, I'm so close with them. I've been the best man in people's weddings, the people I've met through baseball.
And the
it's
flower
just-
girl.
And I was, yes, the flower girl dressed as Elvis. That was a fun one. But it's a sport where there's always an age group. Like we said earlier, Dick Scolari, who plays for who's on the Orioles. He's a founding member. The Orioles started in 1995. He's 83, and he'll get an at bat here and there, but he'll throw BP all winter to us. He'll hit ground balls all winter. And when we get to the field, he's the first one to throw batting practice. And you ask him, why do you still do it? He goes, because you guys are all my boys. I love it. So, and my wife says I'm going to be him at 83 doing the same.
Hey, if we're doing
If we're
that at
lucky.
83, we did something right.
If we're lucky.
So it's just a great game, and there's always a game to be played. There's always an age group to be had, and it's just you hear people say that, oh, this will be my last season. Why? It's just, if you can still do it, I do it because it's a social event for me. It's great. Plus, we like to win, so.
Which you do well, clearly.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the goal.
Speaking of which, you just won yourself another championship this past week, right? With the
we won up in
Wachusett Brewers.
Yes, there's Kevin Allegrezza once
Yep.
again. Kevin's one of my best friends, and Kevin has been a dominant pitcher, catcher, hitter, player since like a 2006. And he's 52. We threw a no-hitter this year. He's player of the month of July. He's like I said, he's one of my best friends. Wicked good guy. That's a Boston thing. Wicked good guy. But
wicked good guy.
Just you surround yourself with really good people that can really play. And once you win a couple times, it's easier to get people to come to your team because you win. Like
sure. Yeah.
So, we won up in Leominster 2 years ago. We lost last year. We were missing some pieces. We gained some pieces this year that put us over the top. And we were dominant offensively, 1 through 10. And our pitching was great. And, some of those guys are coming down the Cape this week to play with us. And I asked him, how come you want to come down the Cape and play with us? He goes, because it's all good guys. And it's just really good baseball. And we get people from the Park League, the Yawkey League, Rhode Island League, all coming together, and we'll play next weekend. So it's fun. When you don't win, you figure out what you needed to win, and you get that piece, and you do it again the next year. And I've been coming down the Cape since 2002. And we didn't do well the first few years, and then we get to 2009, we won it 2009, 2010, 2011, and then all of a sudden, hey, if you need a pitcher, let me know. It's like, oh my God, of course we'd like you to come down. and then you just keep in touch with those people. And like I said, you know what? I enjoy the winning part, but I like seeing the guys that haven't won win for the first time. I mean, we had a guy, George Sergi, who plays on our Orioles team on Sundays and comes down the Cape. We won the championship 2 years ago, and he right at the field we were at in Douglas, and he proposed to his wife on the field.
Still
he
Zach's
won't be
idea.
here this year because they're due. She's due September 9th.
Oh wow.
So it's just, guys are getting engaged on the field. You get, it's such a great game, and building teams is one thing, but building a team of guys that you would, lifelong friends, and it's, all you get when we all get together, it's, remember the time when, and the stories are just, some are not appropriate, but they're just, I got a ton of stories, but some of them are just, a lot of them are Cape tournament stories. Like Matt DiTullio passed away 4 years ago. His dad comes to all of our games on Sundays. Andy asked me the other day, send me this Cape schedule. I'll be down there.
Awesome.
And when you ask him, Mr. DiTullio, how come you come to all the games? He says, because I want to be with Matt's friends. You guys are all my boys. And it's more than winning. It's a human
more than a
element.
game.
And it's just, not to romanticize the game, but you could. And
how can you not be romantic about baseball?
Exactly. Great scene, Moneyball.
Moneyball. It's my
So
favorite.
I enjoy it.
No, Chris, you make a good point though.
Yeah.
I mean, I've known a couple of your teammates I've been able to play with over the years, and they all say the same thing, that you got it's more than just winning. Like you guys, and it is like you guys are a family, and the guys that have been on the team, they talk about it. They talk about how it is, and how you guys just bring everyone in, and they all say the same thing. Like you guys got something more than just that. Like it's something real special. You've kind of built up over the years, bud.
Matt, I'm very, very picky with who joins our teams. And we've all had those guys.
That's why you're a good manager.
Well, I appreciate it.
That's why we never got an invite.
It's a work in progress. But I've had people. We've asked people no longer to show up after a while, where they're expecting innings, and I only bat fourth, and I only do this, and I only do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I don't care what you want. It's more about winning the whole thing, and let's give up a little bit, like the Patriots used to do with Brady.
Yeah.
He'd take a little bit less so they can get other players, so they could win and get over the top, and the whole point is to win. But yeah, Gibby, I appreciate it. Those guys are, they enjoy it. Not everybody gets all their innings they want, but when we win, you kind of got a bond there for a long time, and everyone calls and says, "Hey, remember the time when we won it this time? Or remember when you tripled? And remember when?"
Right.
It's just awesome. It really is. This is my favorite tournament. I'm going to Fort Myers with the 53s, and Franz asked me to come to Fort Myers in November, and that's a different animal. I don't know much about that, but he said the guy that runs that team is similar to me, where he's picky who he comes on the team, and
53s?
they like to win. And
such a random number.
I know.
Yeah. So it's my passion. It really is.
Awesome.
And we didn't realize Kevin McGinnis was on the Leominster team. He's on our Metro Red Sox 38.
Yeah, Kevin's awesome. Kevin's a great guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
Tennessee accent or Minnesota accent or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He's a gamer. He'll pitch 4 days in a row.
Dude, it's insane. He's got a rubber arm. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
eventually it's going to catch up to you.
Yeah.
He's also on like 6 or 8 teams too.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, we get a
unbelievable.
few of his teammates from the Red Sox on the Brewers up in Leominster.
Yeah.
The Red Sox in the Metro West.
Yep.
Another great guy I've met through baseball. So most of my
And then
friends.
You said that, so you're also the catching coach at Zavarian,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And they had a killer year, correct?
They had a good year.
I know that it didn't end the way that they thought it would, but they had a killer season.
They had a really good year, and I got to tell you, I've coached for about 33 years doing private instruction or working at a facility, and the difference between public school kids and private school kids is night and day.
Easy now.
These kids, I mean, Zavarian's about $30,000 a year to go, but I mean, these kids are just polished. Coach Currie, how are you? Thank you for all you've done for us. It's just a pleasure to do it. I told the coach I'd do it for free. Get me a hoodie and a hat, and I'll coach for free. I don't mind driving to Westwood. It's just a great group. They have a phenomenal facility. So when I was asked if wanted to be the catching coach, I was like, absolutely.
It's a big,
So
that's awesome.
How long you been doing that, Chris?
I just finished my first year. Through my job, I met the coach's wife, and she asked me, his name's Jerry Lambert, and his wife, Diana, is the assistant treasurer in Newton. And I'm in the banking world, and she said, can my husband call you to see if you'd be interested in being the catching coach at Zavarian? And I said, are you kidding me? I don't even have to call him. Said, yes,
Yeah.
I'd do that.
What's the address? Where do I show up?
It's fantastic. I enjoy it. I like to see the kids. I just like to be around it. And there's going to come a day where I'm not even going to be able to walk, but you know what? I'll still be able to coach or do a podcast.
How do you have time for it all? And you got like 18 kids running around.
Well,
How do you have time for it all?
My twin girls are 18, and they are going to college.
Wow, that's
this
crazy.
Coming Sunday.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And I'm going to be down here running a tournament while my wife and 2 boys help my
Oh, wow.
daughters move into
That's-
college.
Wow.
And
Congratulations,
and-
girls.
hold on. Monday the 1st is my 29th wedding anniversary, and I hope
Oh,
to be in
boy.
the finals in this Cape tournament.
Oh, that would be something.
And is your
Yep.
wife getting a Tiffany blue bag for
No,
her anniversary?
No, we're going out to dinner Tuesday at a nice place down here.
Very good.
But
Nice.
she's cool. She knows this is my thing. So
I get it. I get it.
Yep. You pay your dues when you can. Yes.
Hmm.
you absolutely do, Matt.
Yep.
You do.
And
God
obviously,
bless her.
you
Absolutely.
inherited this tournament from Al Maisel and Pete Beck. Al,
Yes.
my teammate on my 45s.
Great guys.
They ran the tournament for 30 years, and I know they're coming down Friday. You got a little something special.
I got a little something
planned
for them.
Yeah.
A couple of gifts for both of them. Great guys. We miss seeing them every year. I'm happy to take the tournament from them and just continue what they started a long time ago. This is our 30th annual Cape tournament, and I'd like to get bigger, but fields are difficult to come by this time of year. They're all getting ready
Yeah.
for football. But yeah, those guys were really good to me back in the day. Hey, can you wait a day? I haven't gotten paid from everybody yet. Chris, whatever you need to do. And then we've won it a bunch. We've won it 6 times, which is great. But again, those 2 guys I met through coming to this tournament, and I started coming here since 2002, playing in the Cape, and I've known those guys ever since. So when they said they didn't want to do it, I said I would happily take it over and keep it going. And this is our 30th year, and hopefully
What's
the weather
the history
pays
of
off.
this tournament? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Chris. What's the history of this tournament like, and how many teams come?
Well, there's 9 teams in each division. That's 28 plus and 45 plus. And I actually have waiting list on the 45s. I have 4 teams on waiting list, and I have 3 teams in the 28s that are now on the waiting list. So it's pretty popular.
Wow.
It's the end of the summer. That's the only sad part. But there's a lot of really good baseball down here, and for something to maintain
Phenomenal.
30 years, it's pretty good. It was funny? One year, I was playing third base. I think this was like 2011. We were at Veterans in Chatham, and I looked to my right, and Harry Connick Jr. was sitting in the bleachers.
What?
And I was just,
Amazing.
you're sitting there trying to pay attention, and you get your glove, and you're looking like this, and then it's like, oh my God, it's Harry Connick Jr. So, fun things
Fantastic.
down here. But it's a tournament that Alex and Pete ran very well for 26 years. And, I'd like to keep that going for as long as I can. Because, you have 9 teams in each division plus waiting list. I mean, you got to be doing something right. So
And
we have a vendor coming down, Moto Cabra batting gloves, who's endorsed by David
he was there
Ortiz.
last
He'll be
year,
here
right?
Saturday. Yeah, John was here last year. But I do have some gifts for Alex and Pete, and I know they'll appreciate it. So, really good guys.
Chris, what do you think it'll take to maybe expand this tournament in the future? Besides maybe securing a couple of fields.
The logo, by the way.
Yeah,
It's just securing a couple fields, Matt. It's just tough. Getting the 6 fields we have is like, I got to drive down here once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
I live in Uxbridge. It's a 2-hour ride. I'll hit Chatham. I'll talk to their park and rec person. So after a couple times doing that, it's getting a little bit easier. But I've tried to get Dennis Yarmouth Field, and that's like, well, we have certain parameters, and you got to be a resident, and so I don't want to create more of a headache. I am trying to expand it. If we can get 1 or 2 more fields down within close proximity of Chatham, where most of the other fields are,
right?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
But if not, it's good to have 18 teams. Some waiting lists. We had a team fall off a couple weeks ago. Picked up the phone, called John Biseglia, the umpire coordinator down here, who helps you with the assigners. He's the assigner down here, and he says, "Let me call you back." He called me back in 15 minutes, and we found a team to fill the hole that was vacated by a team. So we don't panic. We adjust.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah,
just talked
it's a
to
good
John
strategy.
earlier. I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to ump one of the games, the 9 a.m. game on Saturday. It might be a conflict of interest a little bit, but it's a tournament.
What game?
At Brooks, Townies, and OSS.
Oh, that's my
Because
team I'm playing on.
Oh,
I'm
really?
playing for OSS. That's my Rhode Island team. I told them I'd play game 2. So
Amazing.
Oh,
me,
game
Dino,
2.
and Kevin Allegretza are going to be on that team. Game
Nice.
2.
Um, well, I won't. I'll be
That's
great,
playing.
guys.
I'll be playing game 2, but God, what was I just
Oh.
gonna say?
Dan, OSS Apparel has a guy. His name is Julian Yan, Y-A-N. He is the hitting coach for the Puerto Rican national team.
Oh, wow.
He has over 400 home runs in the minor
Oh,
leagues.
that tall guy.
Yes.
The Blue Jays. He played for the Blue Jays.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Looks like he's about 89 years old. I mean, I was catching against them one
Yeah,
time, and
yeah.
I said, "What? You can't hit one out?" He hit one out. I was like,
Yeah. Oh, I saw him hit one out. I saw him hit one out. On the
You are a
tournament.
lucky charm.
But OSS Apparel is just it's me, Franz, and Dana Levensaler, and the rest of them are all Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, and I have to
Yeah.
brush up on my Spanish because these guys are awesome, and it's one of the more fun teams I've been on.
Yeah, I played in the Rhode Island
Really good ball.
MSBL for a few years, and we played against them. We actually ordered our jersey, the Red Sox, half of our Red Sox jerseys we ordered through them.
So those guys are just the trip. I mean, again, another group of people that I'm now friends with that, they're in Rhode Island, and I play on the over 50 OSS team, and I'm lucky enough they asked me to come down and do what I can when I'm not running the tournament or running my Orioles team to play. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I get plenty of time.
Just add a couple hours on the day.
Yeah,
And a
I'll sleep
2-hour
when I'm
ride.
dead.
Kind of big. That's nothing.
Sleep when you did. So do you
Yeah,
have
it's
a special room with all these like championship trophies?
They're all. I have a split ranch, and they're all.
Where do you keep the
downstairs.
Dundies?
Right downstairs, and on top all the Cape ones are on top of the refrigerator down
Man
there.
cave. Nice.
We're trying to readjust so I can have a little bit of like a Russ, like Russ has in his house.
Russ, yeah,
Wood.
he's got.
Oh my
nice
God.
My mentor.
Yeah.
His wall.
Russ is a mentor. His style of mouthing off and joking around is I get most of my material from Russ. But boy, that guy, talk about winning. That guy goes all over the world and
Oh my
wins.
God, it's crazy. He's one of those. If he's on your team, you love him. If you play against him, you hate him.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know where I get that.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. So remember the movie Summer Catch, where they built a new field. So I thought that was filmed at Veterans Field, but they actually filmed an entirely new baseball field from scratch just for that movie.
Where?
So, well, that's the question. I was like, is it in Mass? Because we could just play there. I'm guessing it's not, because we probably know where it was. I have no idea what they did with that field since they built it for the movie, but
Tell you, it's tough finding fields down here at this time of year. If you don't already have a track record, is what I've been noticing. I mean, in 3 years of doing this tournament, I've tried, and after a while, you just say, you know what? Maybe there's a reason why I can't find a field. Let's just stick with what we have.
I mean, the Cape League is done at this point, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why we.
Yeah.
have
So
the
then
field.
you can't just use theirs. Like that's crazy to me.
Well,
Most of them go unused this time of year.
We're using a lot of them. We had the field. Dan, what was the year we drove? We had to drive a bit. Was it Cotuit?
yeah, I think there
And
used
it
to
was
be.
it was like an hour away from Chatham, and guys were struggling to get there on time for a game.
Because of the
and
rain,
struggling
I
to
think
get
they had.
back.
Yeah, they had to move it because of the rain.
The Whitecaps use the Stony Brook Elementary School
Yep.
Yeah,
field.
one of
That's a
our-
pretty good
yeah.
field.
That's
I was
one
gonna
of
say
our-
you
One of
use
the
them.
fields.
Okay. I used to
Stony
follow them
Brook,
around
White
in my
House.
youth. Yep. That's where I went to
Stony
summer
Brook,
camp.
White House, Brooks. What's
Chris,
the
what-
one over with the buses? Freeman's Way.
Freeman's.
Oh, Freeman's. Yep.
So
Make sure they
Chris,
shut off
what-
those
6
sprinklers.
fields.
What about Falmouth? Guy Fuller there, and any luck there?
I haven't tried. I mean,
Yeah,
again,
you know what?
Falmouth is.
Let's-
How
let's
far
talk
is
during the
Falmouth
week
from
first.
Chatham?
Yeah, it's a.
It's only like
Probably
one town
about
in between, I think,
45
right?
But talking to
Oh,
most
is it really?
teams, they
never mind.
seem like they'd be willing to travel to.
Fine.
Yeah. Well,
To
again,
play more
I mean, you
ball,
get games
but-
at 9, noon, and 3
Yeah.
Mm.
on Saturday. So, if you have a 9 and a 3, that might be good to have a field a little further away.
Yeah.
But again, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to expand to get more teams?
Well, it sounded like
Or
teams were looking to play more baseball, because if you lose the first two, you have the consolation game. You play 3 games, and that's it. And some teams bring down. Some teams bring down a lot of guys, and they struggle to get guys in playing time if they're only playing 3 games.
Well, win the games, and then you won't have to worry about it.
Well, it's incentive. Definitely incentive to win
My
the game.
ADHD meds are off right now, which is why I just keep jumping. I keep yelping out. I keep going. But you know how the Cape is shaped like a arm. It's shaped like that.
Yeah.
Gun show.
Okay. So here's what you do, right? Yeah.
Like
so you
that,
start in P-Town, right? So you all have some games in P-Town, and then just travel down the elbow.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Listen, we can't even get guys to play in a night game on Friday
Yeah, no
night
kidding.
anymore.
That used to be the best. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Don't want
It's
to do that
crazy to
anymore.
me.
I can't get
But
rid
you know
of this
why?
logo.
Here's why. Because half the guys can't get here till Saturday morning anyway.
Yeah.
So they're going to fight the traffic on a Friday night Labor Day
That's
to
true.
come down here to play a
that's
night
true.
game where they're not fresh, they don't have their full team, and it's $1,200 to get that field one night.
Yeah.
Wow,
So I was like,
$1,200 for
yeah,
one
no.
night. That makes breed. That makes like the whole conversation about breed look like nothing.
Oh, speaking of breed,
they
they
did the
finally
lights,
fixed
though.
the lights. Finally.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that whole conversation was that it's $250 for a night, and then people were going back and forth about the prices. So that's why I say
That's ridiculous.
What's funny is there's also a gorgeous field on Martha's Vineyard. I played there a couple times.
Yes, there is.
And then you got to pay the ferry, and then you're stuck there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But
We'll put that in the fee.
there is an awesome field there.
that would be awesome for like a one night thing, like some sort of thing there. But that would be cool.
That'd be fun. Hey, listen, I'll play anywhere. It doesn't matter to me.
Seriously.
It's a nice field.
There's a Facebook page called like Baseball Fields Around the World, and they're just beautiful. Like there's some that are just I want to play there.
Oh yeah.
They're right on the ocean. Oh.
And actually, there's one that. Where's the JFK Museum? Where's that?
Boston?
No. Yeah,
Hyannis, the one in Hyannis.
Yes, there's a field
Yeah.
right behind there, and there's a nice field there too.
Mm-hmm.
Hyannis, yeah, it's down behind the school.
Yeah, Hyannis, yeah. Can
By
I
the
tell
way,
you guys a
this
story
is
about the Kennedy compound?
Sorry, this is them
sorry.
fixing the lights over at Lynn. Finally, it only took how
all
long?
fixed up.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Ange.
No, so that's okay. So when I was 18 years old, my friends and I, so I grew up on the Cape. My grandparents, I spent my summers there. My grandparents are my friend Mandy. Her parents also had a house in South Yarmouth. Anyway, so we're 18. We're driving down by ourselves for the summer for the first time. So we drive into Hyannis, and she's like, "Oh, I think that's the Kennedy compound." And we were total weirdos, right? And I was the catcher, she was the shortstop, So we're total weirdos. So anyways, so the doors to the Kennedy compound are open. So she's like, "What do I do?" And I'm like, "Drive in." "What do you mean? What do you do?" "You drive in. The doors are open. Like, let's go." And we drive in. We're not even we don't even have like the hood of the car into the Kennedy compound, and 3 black SUVs come out of nowhere. We're like, "We're sorry. We took a wrong turn. We're so sorry. We're so sorry."
Damn.
And I almost got my friend Mandy shot. Mandy, if you're listening, I'm so sorry.
So they showed up like in 2 seconds.
Oh, it was like we didn't even get the hood of we were not even fully through the gate. Yeah, 3 black. One was behind us, one was in front of us, and one was coming up the side. We were like, "Ugh,
Not good.
we're gonna die."
Curry, you got quite the fan club. You got Terry.
I can't read any of these messages. They won't show up on my screen.
Oh yeah,
really?
there's a bunch of them. Look at that.
Powers says Curry, exclamation point. Terrio, Chris, Mr. Selfie Curry, Jonesy. Hi, Coach Curry.
All great guys.
Yeah.
And you guys were talking about Ted Williams, and Gibby, you said Ted Williams and the story about Ted Williams. You reminded me. My dad. My dad passed 10 years ago in November, but he told us a story. It's about Ted Williams. So him and his buddies used to take the train. He grew up in Dedham. They used to go into the Red Sox game for 50 cents, sit in the bleachers and watch a game and then get the autographs afterwards. And he wanted to get Ted's autograph so badly because he had everybody else's, and it was the toughest one to get. And he said, "I'm going to wait in the outside in the parking lot." So his friends took the train home, and he says, "I'll get home later. I want to get his autograph." So he's like 12, 13 years old, and he stood right at the corner where the players come out. and Ted had a horrible game. He went 0 for 4, and they lost, and it was Africa hot out, and it was around 5 o'clock on a Saturday, and Ted comes out in his car, and there's traffic, and he's absolutely pissed. And he happens to glance over at my father, and my father goes, "Chris, I was standing there with my autograph book and my pencil, and I didn't know what to say." And he looked at me and he said, "Hey, kid, give me the goddamn book. I have it at home.
Wow.
I have it at home in a safe, in a secret place, and I'm going to have it mounted." But
Good.
just, again, my dad introduced me to baseball, and another fun story, and
Yep.
it's just a great game. I can't say enough about it.
So
I think we all agree with you there.
the MetroWest Division. So was that something you started from the beginning? I kind of forget how you merged over with the BMBL.
I've been commissioner of MetroWest, I want to say 14 years now. That league started in 1994, and we've won it 16 times. There was 12 teams, then there was 8 teams, then there was 6 teams, then there's 8 teams. And so we're evolving. We noticed there was a shortage of players from 28 to 38. So I've been trying to fill that slot, and some of the older players, such as myself, are either an at bat here or there. But we're trying to get younger. It's been in existence 31 years. I'd like to think that's my baby. I did talk to Brett Rudy in 2014, and we came on board under the Boston MABL umbrella, which has been a huge help. And then I get to meet fine folks like you three all through it. So another connection through baseball. But it's been in existence since '94. And the Framingham Orioles have been a major superpower in that division for a long time, and I hope it continues. We're going for a 4-peat this year, and we're up against the Mets. We open up against the Mets. They just solidified the 4th seed, and they have a kid last name Cronin, Matt Cronin, who was drafted as a pitcher. So hopefully we don't face him. We probably will. And then the Cardinals. The Cardinals are always our rivals. All good guys. Andy Quinn, absolute stud, MVP, Cy Young.
Well, he got hurt.
He got hurt, but you know what, though? He'll tape it up and play and stick it right up our ass probably. But, the plan is to make the finals and win.
Yeah, I forgot this was the last week of your season.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Crazy.
Chris, wasn't there any talk this past winter about you guys playing some interleague games or?
Oh, don't bring it up.
Well, we tried. It was just, you know what? I think it was a little too much too soon for the Leominster League to get all those guys, because they play 2 days a week. We play 1. So, a lot of us on my Orioles team play on the Brewers, and they had to, special circumstance, give us 5 o'clock on Sunday afternoon games because we play in the morning. And so a lot of those teams up there also have guys that play in other leagues. So it just, we'll think about doing it again next year. It just didn't work. A couple teams couldn't make it on a Sunday morning. Then, I'm just let's not force it. So I was disappointing, to be honest, because it just helps both leagues to, maybe some guys on my league would want to play up there and vice versa. Someone moves and they want to find out if there's a league. So it didn't quite work. But a lot of those teams, it would be evenly matched in the MetroWest versus the Leominster League, to be honest. Good pitching, really good pitching up there. And everybody has a stud. So we were fortunate enough to win it this year.
Change is hard to come by, the first one through is always going to get bloodied, right?
That's the problem. We're trying. I'd like them to join the Boston MABL umbrella. It's just easier, more exposure, because quite frankly, leagues are dying, and you got to try to replenish. And if you're not replenishing, when it gets to 4 teams, you're going to have a weekend tournament every weekend, and that sucks, playing the same series over and over and over again. So Be lucky with
Yeah.
what you have and try to make it better and say, put it out to social media. We have a team coming to MetroWest actually from Sherburne next year, so that'll be our 8th team. And I got a couple other people I've talked to that want to bring a team on. They said, I didn't know you guys had a league. I'm like, how do I get the word out so that they know there's a league? So,
Mm-hmm.
and then when we played in Rhode Island the other day, one of these guys for the A's down there, he's a state trooper in Rhode Island. He says, Chris, what other leagues do you play in? And I said, well, I run the Metro West. He goes, what's the Metro West League? I'm like, how do you not know of surrounding towns leagues?
What's available.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's a discussion we have for the board. But I don't know. It's you want to advertise. I mean, everyone's heard about the Hockey League. Everyone's heard about Boston League. But Massachusetts is a fairly big enough state where you should be big enough and small enough so that you should be able to find a league somewhere local. But to answer your question, I mean, we've had some interest. We've had a lot of people come and go, but we seem to be getting younger as we get older, if that makes sense.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
By the way, I forgot a couple of accolades at the beginning of the show that I just thought of. But Jonathan Matos threw a no-hitter. Yep. Just a few days ago against the Lowell Angels.
That's an accomplishment right there. The Lowell
no
Angels
joke.
are loaded.
Yep.
That's I was gonna say that's a stacked team.
Yep. And this is pretty funny, but I umped a 18-plus game just earlier today, and I had no idea, but apparently there was no hitter in that game.
You were focused, Dan.
Yeah, I was focused. I was focused.
He was zoned. He was in the zone.
Nunez, lefty for the Merrimack Valley Marlins, tossed a no-hitter today, 1-0 win over the Black Sox.
Wow.
Nice.
And
That's
I had no
awesome.
idea. Yeah, it was hour and a half
I love lefty
game.
pitchers.
Yeah.
Lefties are weird, but they're pretty good.
They might be weird, but their pickoff move, we watched Rich Hill do it. It's just such a beautiful pickoff move. Like the lefty's pickoff is just, hard to read and just, but Gibby knew it was coming a mile away.
He was standing right at
He
us.
was, no, you're absolutely right. He was like, he was definitely posturing.
Speaking of Richie Hill, he actually gave up a home run.
He did.
Yeah.
Pretty good shot, too.
He struck out 5 of the 6 batters and gave up a home
Struck
run.
out the
home
first,
run.
third batter. He struck out the first 2, and then the third guy, dead center field, too.
Yeah. But there were a couple of home runs. I wouldn't say there were like 3 or 4 home runs in that one game.
Wind was blowing out, but still.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Balls were hit well.
Hey,
we
got
got
home runs left and right now is Jonesy.
He hit one today off
He's
Sammy
unbelievable.
Steed in our game.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He
Anyone
gets a
who
hold
hits
of
a homer off
baseballs, man.
Sammy, I approve that.
I'm glad he's playing on
Beautiful.
my team this weekend.
Me too.
Down the Cape.
Me too.
Yeah, we had to fix the schedule just
for him.
Just
He's
for
worth
him.
it.
Yeah, just for Jonesy and his what are those shoes called that he likes? His
Oh,
Crocs.
the Crocs?
The Crocs.
Yeah, I got them right here.
Yeah.
Love Crocs. Crocs are awesome.
Brock Riley. The one I gave up went further. I wasn't going to bring that up, Brock, but yeah. Yeah, those 3 home runs.
Another
Crazy.
great guy, Brock Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great. He was at the game too.
Yeah, he also gave up a bomb, but I wasn't
Yeah.
going to bring it up, but since he did.
But it was
Good
good.
stuff.
But
Have you ever played in that game?
Sorry.
Sorry, no, I'm sorry. Have you ever played in
We
that
just
game?
went at the
Chris?
same time.
I've never been asked. I would love to play.
Yeah.
It
was
seems
pretty cool.
really cool.
I think
Yeah.
the way to get in there is friends of Mike Powers. Then you can get in there. So
Dave
yeah.
Tresca. Yeah.
Yeah, Tresca or Mike Powers, yeah.
I bet Powers has a rule similar to yours, though. Very particular about who they choose.
I get it. Totally get it. I just want to wear the old time uniform and sit there and watch. I don't need to do anything.
They're
You
great,
need to
aren't
have
they?
some underwear on because they're itchy.
They're very
That's
itchy.
what we've
I
heard.
heard.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
They're wool.
That's all right. For one night, I'd do it.
Me too. You kidding?
Never been asked. So we'll see.
Seems like it's a tough game to get into because then the people who are in it, they just keep
Right.
coming back and
Of
back and
course.
back and back.
Listen,
And
I get
then,
it.
they've got like 20 people on the roster.
Well,
so.
That's on the bucket list. couple years ago, Ryan Beret asked me to go to Fenway and be a catcher for the Jimmy Fund on the field while these patients are taking BP.
I got to hit there. That was awesome. Yeah, and play the outfield.
Talk about an emotional day.
Oh.
I mean, Kevin James was there. I got a picture with him, the actor. But Ryan, I was fortunate that Ryan asked me to do it, and I got to tell you, when they announced, here comes Jacob. Jacob's 6. He lost his leg to cancer 2 years ago, and he's gonna, everyone's like, okay, let's go. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just being
Puts
on
life
the
into
field.
perspective.
One of the top 10 highlights of my life. You can go on the field now. Oh, Chris, are you a catcher? Why don't you go over to the Red Sox dugout? Oh my God. Okay.
We did that. There was a Jimmy Fund. No, it wasn't Jimmy Fund. It was for Tim Wakefield's organization. This is before Wake passed. And then you could take BP and then play the outfield as people were hitting. You could just field. That was bananas.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was the coolest.
If someone asked me, one of my other top baseball, as we're talking about, baseball brings people together in certain situations. And my son, Alex, a couple years ago, he's 24 now. He said to me, Dad, my Stan Musial team needs a guy to play third. Can you play for us? And I was just like, what? Okay. I get to the field, and 6 of his teammates were kids I've had since T-ball. Hi, Mr. Curry. Oh, Dad, by the way, you're batting 4th and you're playing 3rd. I'm like, whoa. let's ease up on the
clean up and 3rd.
And we were facing the Shrewsbury team, who had the ace from Babson pitching. And I'm just like, oh my God, this isn't going to be good. My wife was there. My daughters were there. My other son said, the hell with you. I'm not watching you. Look like a fool. Guess who had the only hit on the team?
No way.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Love it. Experience, baby.
Street
it was
cred.
Just guess right, fastball down the middle and hit it up the middle. And
Experience
that was
over
and,
youth.
The kids
the
knew
funny
what they
part
were
about
doing.
it was, as I'm walking off the field after the 3rd out, I'm jogging in. I hear someone from their bench yell to their pitcher, I can't believe you let the effing old guy get a hit off you.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that
awesome.
was
You're
another
welcome.
highlight.
You're welcome.
Another highlight.
Oh, yeah.
Got to play with my son.
That's amazing.
Yeah, got to play with my son. So he came to the 100-inning game last year, and he says, Dad, how come you haven't asked me to come to this before? I'm like,
What?
I don't know.
Right?
I mean, it's the best.
Yeah.
It's
It is.
just,
That was going to be my question. Are you coming to the 100 innings this year?
of course.
So
My whole
every
team
year
is coming.
around, every year around this time, I say to Zach, we're not really going to do it, right? We can just go and leave, right? We're not going to really do the whole thing. I know. And then he's like, we have to. That's what he says. We have to. I'm like,
Yeah, but I didn't like how you got one in the face last year. Humping.
that was the worst.
No,
That was bad.
you're not humping.
And can I
didn't
just
like it.
and can I say the only reason why I came out of the game was because I knew I was going to flinch, because I also took one to the wrist that bubbled up, and then it came to my and then I got it in the face, and I was like, I'm going to flinch at every pitch now. I can't be back here.
Yeah.
I wasn't so badly hurt that I couldn't be back there. I just knew I wouldn't be able to call a good game.
Jeez, you should catch for as long as I have. My God, I flinch.
Yeah.
all the
I was a
time.
catcher, but not.
Yep.
I haven't caught for a game in
I get it.
20 years.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
But yes, we are coming. We should be coming.
Okay.
Everyone
We'll be
looks
there
forward
too.
to it.
Yeah, I know. Because once you get there, you're not leaving. Whatever.
No, it's the best. You get to see Walter once a year, another great guy. Great
Yep.
cause.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
See, Walter.
Well,
Yeah.
sorry, Gibby.
Yeah.
Walter's my favorite. I love that man.
God bless him.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
I umped with Rich Menage this morning, and he was
Yeah,
actually
great
saying the
love
same
Rich.
thing you were saying, Chris. Was that the 100-inning game is the one place where he can play ball with his son, and there's nothing like it.
Oh, and he and Tyler are awesome.
I got
yeah,
to pitch
they're
to
just
my
two great dudes.
son at the 100-inning game.
like-
I pitched 2 innings to my son Alex catching, and it was just like,
Yeah.
I mean, what else
Yeah.
is there?
Dance
What else
scripted,
do you want
right?
to do? I mean,
Right?
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. Oh, makes me so jealous.
Yeah,
I
it's
put
fun.
both my kids in baseball, and then they were like, "No, Mom, not for us."
It's all right.
It's all right. That's totally fine. I've got a fencer and a theater kid. It's totally fine. I'm
Fine,
totally fine.
fine.
But my oldest son, because the oldest sons do as the oldest sons do, he did play. He won a championship, and he's like, "Can I be done now, Mom? Won a
Yeah,
championship." And
yeah.
I was like,
That was
He
for you.
knows his limits.
"Fine."
Quit
Yeah,
while he's ahead.
yeah, yeah,
Fine.
yeah.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting what I was going to talk about.
It's all right.
No, we so usually, we have these like 30 questions at least that we send out to people, and then we color code them and we go in order. And this
Listen,
time
let
we
it
were
rip.
just like, "Hey, we don't have anything because it was
Yeah.
so short notice, but we're just gonna go chat."
Are you all coming to the Cape this weekend or no?
No, not me.
I'll be there obviously, but
I will if I
What?
can work it.
Yeah,
not
shit,
gonna
if I
play,
can work
Jimmy?
it, I'll be there.
I'm not playing.
Yeah,
with
but you're not
it.
going to play?
Yeah, I'm still too young. 43.
Oh,
So-
no. Listen, I know the commissioner. He won't care.
I've heard that one too.
yeah.
That's amazing.
What? Any
Um,
teams need another second baseman? Call me up, but I think
Fine.
they'll be all right.
Fine.
so Chris, so obviously this is an umpire podcast. Tell us your thoughts about the robots that might be coming into the majors. What are your thoughts on that?
Here's what I don't like. I don't like the fact that on TV they have the grid so that all of
Ugh,
us are saying, "Oh, this guy sucks. It was an inch outside." How
armchair
do you know?
umpires, they don't get it. No,
No,
like
but
yes.
here's what I'll say about umpires. I've
Hmm.
umpired, I've officiated hockey, I've officiated basketball, football. You gotta, if someone is that upset when you make a call and they feel it's the wrong call, screaming and yelling and mouthing, all you have to say is, "Hey, I might have missed it. I'll get the next one." Okay? That's it. That's all
Mm-hmm.
you have to say. Because if you start mouthing off, then it turns ugly. Then it gets worse. And then the
Hmm.
umpire has to go to the parking lot and take his gear off. You don't know what kind of knucklehead's going to, that you just told to shut the F up and get off the field. Is he going to come and give you a hard time in the parking?
Hmm.
It's just not worth it. And
No, definitely
so
not.
to answer your question, the robots, I mean, it's like in tennis when they started going to the computer, when the ball's out or in, they have a
Mm,
little beam.
Yeah.
There's got to be some human element of the game. And the instant
hmm.
replay thing is fine, but it's way too long. If they could change that,
Yeah,
that would be great. But that's at the pro level. We're not going to see
yeah.
that at our level.
No.
So,
No, no, no.
so
Well, you see it in college. I mean, not your level per se, but we are seeing it in the lower levels.
with the robots and
I mean,
stuff.
yeah, because we see,
Well,
well, we're seeing
Little
the
League
tracks
World
at the Cape
Series,
League.
like
Yeah, the Little League World Series,
I get
the
some
D1 at
reviews.
least is using it. D3, I think D3 is using the tracks too, TrackMan.
I was told. I just think that there's a shortage of umpires, and I think you can only
Yeah.
take so much
100%.
crap before people just say, "You know what? I'm done." And I'm no angel. I've been kicked out of a game or two, not many, but if somebody is look, the umpires have to also understand we're all human, we're all competitive. We want to win
Mhm,
just as much as the next guy wants to win.
mhm,
So we hope that you get it right.
mhm.
If you miss it, just say, "Guys, I missed it." That's it. You don't yell, you don't mouth off. You just say, "Guys, I might have missed it. I'm human. I apologize." That way, someone like me, if I'm all fired up, I got nothing to say. But if they get the computer and I don't
Yeah.
like the square that they have on the screen. Oh, that was a half a ball outside. I mean, come on.
No.
You know,
Well,
if it's
you're looking at a two-dimensional thing, which is really four dimensions. And where the ball breaks over the plate is not where you're seeing it on the screen.
right.
It's just not. It's not.
No,
And so I think that, and when people are watching it and they think they know what they're talking about and they're getting mad at umpires for being so terrible, they actually don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
you
And
know
that's
what
the
the
annoying part.
Did you see in the Patriots Vikings game they had preseason? They had the whatever the new reviewing or they have in like a it's computerized where it can tell you if it was a
Oh,
first down or
there's a
not.
chip
Hmm.
inside the
It
ball.
took
Yeah.
forever. Can we just play the game? Make a call. It was like 6 minutes. You can't
Yeah.
stop a game for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't like the computer thing. I don't like not to sound old school, but there's a human element of the game, and it's got to be. I don't think you can get rid of umpires. I just don't think you can.
So I had said to actually I was in when I was interviewing Rich Hill the other day. I said, "How does it feel to be back at a field like this? Like, how does it feel to be back not at a major league stadium, but like a Sandlot game?" And he said this was,
Yeah.
he's like, "This is great. Getting back to my roots, is what he said." But
Yeah.
you know, obviously I've never played in the majors, but there's something that's like home when you step onto a field like that, or you step onto like when I go to Trum, I mean that's where I grew up playing baseball and then softball in high school, but like that's my field. When I get there, I'm home. I feel good. It's like a blanket.
We
So
have a
I think
guy.
that go ahead.
We have a guy who was a founding member of the Orioles, Jeff Merzell, who was an umpire for a long time. His son Danny is in the majors as an umpire.
Amazing.
He used to come to the games as a little kid with the Framingham Orioles, and he'd coach third sometimes. But he's now
Get him on
a
our
big league.
podcast.
That's what
Get
I
him
was
on our
thinking.
podcast.
I'll have to send him. I'll have to
Yeah,
send out a
send him.
text.
Yeah, please.
Like such a good kid, deserves it. His father is a great guy, official of hockey and football and baseball, and but yeah, just again, the connections in baseball are amazing.
But what I was going to say to your point earlier, right, about how the kids at, Zavarian are like, "Hi, Coach Curry, coach," so whatever. I think that when I was growing up, it was, I didn't like adults. I was not a kid who liked adults, but I respected baseball and I learned how to respect coaches and
Yeah,
umpires and my teammates in a very specific way that is the rules. And
sure.
I think that, sports teaches you that when you take away the human element or you put up these boxes on the screen and any asshole can fight you on a call, it's like you take out the human element. And when you
Yeah,
take out the human element, it's not baseball anymore.
it's not. You're gonna miss. It's gonna take something away from it. Look, we all want the
Yeah,
calls to be 100% correct, and
we
sometimes we're
do.
still gonna disagree. So
Hmm.
you're not gonna make
Well,
everybody
we want them to be
happy.
100% correct for us,
Well,
right?
Always.
And
you
then we
guys,
can, and
as long as everybody understands that the umpires are doing the best they can, there's no vendettas. We're not trying to make you
right,
look stupid.
right, right.
And if someone gets that
Yep.
upset, I mean, I haven't seen many people do it. Just say, guys, look, I might have missed it. Okay.
Hmm.
I might have
I've
missed it.
definitely done
I'll
that.
get the next one. And that
Yeah,
way the person screaming and yelling has nothing to
yeah,
say. What are you going to
yeah.
say?
Sometimes.
And if he continues, you
Well,
just say,
that's true,
look, you're
Gibby.
going to have to go.
Sometimes. I
I don't know
mean,
what to tell you. I'm sorry you think I missed the call, but
Yeah,
shut the fuck
parents
up.
these days are like, see exactly. Then you fly to shut the fuck up, and then you're in the
Right.
parking like in a fight.
Yep. Yep. I've only been kicked out of 2 games in my life. So
Well, good for
let's,
you.
we're not hoping to have a third because it's
It's not
embarrassing. And
worth
then I
it,
get,
and it's yeah, and then you're out of the game, and then it's just not worth
it's
it.
just for what? What are we arguing about? I got a friend who has
For
brain
what?
cancer. I got this, I got
Exactly.
that.
Fuck
Your
this. You're
daughter's
right.
going to
Exactly.
college. What am I going to yell
Right.
at? So,
Exactly.
but I want to win, and we all want the umpires to do a great job. And you know what? The best compliment an umpire can get is to say, "You were invisible today. Didn't even know you were there."
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
yep.
I did a game with Dave Tresca and something he said to me stuck. He's like, you know what? It really, even if you got the call wrong, right? You're the only person on this field who's impartial. So you weren't
Right.
trying to give anybody an advantage. So just
Mhm.
stick with your call, go with it. I'm paraphrasing here, Dave, if you're listening. Like I don't remember, but I was just like, right. Like I am doing the best I can. I am impartial. I'm not calling for anybody. I'm calling what I see. And hopefully I'm doing it slow enough and I'm learning my timing and blah, blah, blah. But right, like we are an impartial person on the field there to help your game, right?
Well, let me ask you
That's
this
what we're doing.
question. So, the three of you have umpired, correct? What happens when a
Never,
coach
no.
says, can we ask for help? And you umpires get together. Do you guys just say, oh, geez, it's Curry. Screw him. I didn't see it. Did you see it? No, let's stick with the call.
It de-
Or do you say, hey, listen, you know what?
Take it, Gibby.
I didn't get it.
it depends, right? Before you even come out, most times there's going to be one or two things that probably go through our head. One, did we get the call right? Or two, did we not? Or honestly, three, was there something I missed? So if you
Yeah.
come out, right, one of those three things I'm already thinking about, right?
Yep.
So if
Sure.
I miss the call, right, and you come out, depending on how you come out and you ask for time or you say all right, or how you come out, depending on who you go to, might very well dictate what ends up happening. All right,
Yep.
because if you come out there and your guns blazing, you're
Yeah.
an a-hole, right?
Not
And
going to get my way.
Exactly. When my partner comes to me, what am I going to say to him? How was your day? I don't even care about the play anymore. I'm going to protect him at all costs, whatever he wants to do.
Yep.
Now,
regardless of if you think the call was right or wrong.
Yep. Now there can be a different situation if the guy comes out or there was clearly something missed or whatever. Like I can think back to this situation that happened this summer in the tournament game. The coach, there was a play. The base ump clearly missed it. No fault of his own. He just he missed it. But when the coach came out, he came out, asked for time, went to him, and then when my partner came to me, I said, "All right, well, we can do one of two things. I'm not changing the call. I can tell you what I sasaw, and you can decide what you want to do. Do you want to get the call right? Then go ahead and change it. If you don't, then we'll stick to it, and then that's it, right?
Yeah.
Like, because at the end of the day, it's your call to make.
Right.
So, I mean,
I would say I've never had a problem. I've never had a problem saying I was wrong. Yes, I have, but I think to Gibbs' point, when somebody crosses the line or they're obnoxious or they're rude about it, at this point, you know what, maybe I did get it wrong, but too bad, so sad. Like the game's going to go on and I'm not going to give you that kind of thing. That doesn't happen that often. Well, it hasn't happened that often with me. I do want to call a fair game. So right or wrong, I want it to be fair. I will say the only time somebody asked me to ask for help and I refused was when this guy, one of the coaches, had been chirping at me the whole game, and it was clearly because I was a female, and I had my position right. I was in the right spot, right time, saw everything, and he asked me to ask for help, and I said I will ask for help when I need it. But like I saw the play, and like there was no, you know what I mean. So I think it depends on how the players and the coaches ask. And the relationship that, because if it's a respectful, hey, can you ask for help? Can you ask, whatever? Absolutely. And chances are, if you think I missed it, I might think I missed it too. So I'm gonna double check at that point if you ask, but just do it respectfully, But
most umpires won't do that, and that drives me crazy.
One of the one that sticks out, stories that sticks out was back in, I want to say this was like 2008, 2009 when we came down the Cape, and we had this older gentleman umpiring. I was catching, he was behind the plate. Looked like he belonged on a Gorton's Fisherman's box with like a raincoat, that old with the weathered, look. And he would not give us. Eric Cormier pitched Double-A for the Red Sox. Yeah. He's one of my buddies, and he threw a ball that was right on the corner, and for 3 innings, this guy would not give the outside corner at all. I didn't even move my glove. Ball. So finally, after it cost us a run or two, and I just said, you know what? I'm just going to hold the ball. And again, bang, ball, and I held it. Time. Takes his mask off, walks around me, goes to the plate, bends down, wipes the plate off, looks me in the eye and says, Chris, you do that shit again, the zone gets smaller. I said, okay. He got back behind me. I turned and said, I don't have to catch the ball, right? Next pitch, corner, strike one. And he gave me a little tap.
That's a great response.
I mean, give me a break, dude. Call the game the way it should be. But it was. Yeah. I probably should have been tossed.
Surprised he didn't toss you for that.
Yeah, surprised he didn't toss you. I do think, and I've seen it before, right? I've seen it as a player as well, and in softball too. The egos on some umpires get way too big, and I think that they lose focus on this game is for the kids and for the love of the game, and it's going to be my way or the highway, and I don't care. And I think that you don't want those umpires on the field necessarily, but with the shortage.
Yeah, it's sad. There's not much you can do.
Right? It is what it is. But I will say, and I am so happy to be with these two, dudes, because we talk about it all the time, how we're just trying to get better. We want to be fair. How do we deal with this situation? That's why we have the podcast, right? How do we get better at what we do? How do we make the game that we love better? Sure. And I don't think you hear enough umpires saying that. So I respect both sides, I get it.
You guys are invisible. You guys are invisible. You did a great job, So,
yeah.
Like I said, I've only been kicked out of 2 games, and was it deserved? No, I didn't get my money's worth either time. But,
we need an ejection counter and an ejected counter now, Dan. So we need to have 2 counters.
But then when you get ejected, then you get to your car and you just like.
It's the worst.
Oh, it's the
I feel
worst.
stupid.
It's the worst.
It's
I
just,
can't believe that just happened.
As the
I
contestant,
agree with that.
I got
Or
thrown
if
out
you
of way too
if
many
your
games.
kid's at a game and says, "Daddy, why did you get kicked out of the game?" It's kind of
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
right.
Because I was
I'm
an
idiot.
asshole. Yeah.
I'm an
like,
ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything
Chris-
I tell you about holding your temper, I didn't do it.
Yep.
Chris,
So-
you know what I will say to all of this too, and I'm curious to see what Danny's opinion is too, is that the more now we our men's league games, and there are plenty of guys that know us too. Like sometimes I find I have to bite myself too, like my lips sometimes, because like I often like when I do like younger leagues or AAU or something, like I'll whip the ball back to the pitcher to show them like, yeah, dude, like I'm a ball player too. Like, and like a lot of times with our men's league games, like I want guys to know like, regardless of our relationship or anything, like I hope that you know, like every single play, I'm working my best to make sure that I call the play right. Like,
Gibby, you know the game. Everyone knows you know the game.
yeah.
So I think a lot of people won't give you shit.
I tell you what, though, right? What I found these, and it's only been a handful of times, right? If I miss a call, like I'll be the first to say it too. Like, hey, like, yeah, I probably missed that, or yeah, you know what, man, it might have been a bit low or whatever.
Yep.
The thing with that is, I found too, is that there are some guys though that will continue to kind of poke the bear, like try to find. Like the last thing I want to say to you multiple times is that I missed it. Like,
Then what do? Do you tell the manager and say, "Look, listen, I don't want to hear another word. I'm done. I'm tired of the attitude. If you guys are going to continue, the zone's going to get smaller and you're not going to be happy. Do we have an understanding? That's it." You know, sometimes if you don't say that, people will try to bulldog you and mouth off even more. And look, we all chirp a little bit. It's like, oh, geez, you know, bend over and use your good eye, Blue, or, you know, something like that. Just after a while, umpires, we got to say, okay, look, time out. That's enough. All right? Play the game, because if you don't want to play the game, it's going to get ugly for you, because I'm going to make sure it is. That's it. And just move on. I mean,
one of my friends is a basketball umpire. She does men's, women, and D3. She's awesome. And she once said to me, you know what you do? You pull the coaches in, and you kind of just say to them, hey, you're here for those kids. I'm here for these kids. Let's just be here for the kids, okay?
Right.
You know, I mean, obviously it's not a men's game, but just to remind people what the hell they're doing, because sometimes people get so lost in the moment that they actually forget what they're doing. And
sometimes the parents are just as bad.
And they are. And working in a high school, I've actually had conversations with kids that'll be like, I can't believe that mother acted that way. Like, oh my God, like we were just watching them fight. And I was like, I know, you know, and it's embarrassing to the kids too. So sometimes you just got to remember where you're at.
Yeah, no, it is, Gibby. That's tough. I mean, umpiring a team of your peers, a game against your peers is a little like, all right, you know, maybe they'll be apprehensive, or maybe they'll say, oh, Gibby's a good guy. You know what? Don't give him a hard time. It's tough. You don't know what you're going to get. You know who umpires too is Carl Rodriguez, another great guy.
We've had him on the show.
Yeah.
I think he was like our third or fourth. Yeah, he was our third or fourth guest. Yeah.
He doesn't take
he's great.
any shit either.
No.
You know?
No.
Yeah, he had his first Cape game behind the dish last month.
He came and did some of my son's games in Cranston, Rhode Island. I mean, Woonsocket for the Stan Musial team, and end up talking to him for a bit. And he's like, "Is that your kid?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "How's he doing?" You know, just Carl, another great guy I met through baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it's amazing.
Well, because, you know, the cool thing, too, that I find is everybody's actual story, right? Because, you know, so we all play ball, but then you actually start talking and you're like, oh, you're a lawyer? Oh, shit, you're a judge? What?
Yeah.
Like, Kevin, I'm like, what? Wait a minute, you do what?
You're a judge and you're an ex-con and you're on the same team.
And they love each other right now.
Yeah.
But all these people that you meet, I mean, Alex Koppelman did the movie, you know, but just all these people that you meet that do all these, I mean, with Niccolo is also a clinician. He's also a psychologist. We chat on the sidelines sometimes. Like, it's amazing the people that you meet who do this, who all have this common love.
Yeah.
And I think that's
Nick's
the thing. Oh, I love Nick. Yeah. But that's the thing that binds us.
Yeah.
Right? Because you love this game. If you're playing this game at 53, if you're umpiring this game at 45, right? You fucking love this game.
Yeah.
You bleed red stitches.
Angie,
you know,
like
and I think
said,
that's the thing.
People we've met through baseball.
So when we were talking at the game, we could make a movie about that.
we could have 50 stories apiece.
Oh my God,
about baseball.
Literally. I mean,
another great guy.
Are you kidding? Big Fish. I call my nickname for him is Big Fish.
It's unbelievable.
Luckiest man in baseball.
Yeah. Luckiest man. That's my other nickname for him. Yeah.
No, but that was a big reason why I wanted to start this podcast, because there's so many different professions that there are in our league. And Jack Lepiards, who's going to be our guest in September, next month, he's a perfect example. I mean, he was on America's Got Talent. He works
got 3 million followers on TikTok. Kids nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of police officers, a lot of firefighters.
Yep.
Yeah. Mostly good guys, really. I mean.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? To be honest, just like every other masshole, even if they're not, they become your brother on the field, and you know that they have your back no matter what. And that's all that matters. I don't give a shit about anybody else.
The
exactly.
100-inning game has people
I agreed.
from 16 different leagues come into the 100-inning game, and you hang out with these guys, and no one cares where they're from or what they do for a living. It's the best. I can't speak highly enough about baseball.
I don't know. Angie vets all the people that come over to the third base.
I have to now.
What's your baseball experience? Now. Do you pitch? What's your baseball experience? When's the last time you played?
Why are you wearing platform high heels?
Oh, yeah.
No, you can't take a nap.
So I didn't realize that was Ben's girlfriend.
I know.
Yeah, we talked about that the other night.
Yeah. And I felt bad after I realized it was his girlfriend. I wasn't talking shit about his girlfriend. I was talking shit about the fact that somebody let her take a hit.
Yeah, she came
and she fell down. She swung around and fell down
in high heels.
Yeah, I was like, this is not a good idea. Let's not do this. It's when I told Rob he was no longer the manager. I said, give me that book. You're not the manager anymore. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
This is my ship.
Hey, the Red Sox winning?
They killed the Yankees.
No,
I don't know about right now. I don't know about right now. Are they? I don't know about right now.
I don't know.
The squirrel was the cutest the other day, though, on the field.
That was funny.
That was hilarious.
What happened to it? They don't know what happened to it.
It just ran off.
They stopped following it.
The Yankees are up 5-2 in the 7th.
It's all right. We won 3 or 4.
Yeah. That's right. Well.
By the way, I forgot one more accolade, but in the Cape Cod League, the Bourne team repeated. We were talking about the Cape Cod League earlier, so I wrote that down to
it's
mention.
so fun. And do you have a house down there, Chris, or you rent every year?
We rent the same house for the last 10 years in Chatham.
Oh, fun.
It is just, this is my favorite week because my family comes down. Today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they go back, and then the guys come down Thursday, Friday, and the amount of food that people show up. Kevin Allegretta's wife, Kevin Allegretta's girlfriend Jessie, usually makes about 50 meatballs, and I eat like 45 of them. So hopefully that happens this year. But we don't even go out at night. We hang out here. Everybody, the whole team comes over, wives, girlfriend, kids, and we have a fire out back, and it's just
awesome.
Talk about
have the best time, Chris. Have the best time. Yeah, have the best time.
Listen, I'm here for a short period of time. I might as well enjoy my life.
That's right.
And this is the best. Baseball. Then we all go grocery shopping in full uniform after the games.
That's amazing.
Saturday. Yeah. And people ask us, "Are you guys the real Orioles?" We're like, "We're as real as you're going to be."
Yeah. We're as real as they get, kid.
Yep.
So it's a blast. It really is. We don't awesome. We used to go out Friday night. We go to Beachcomber, and then
I love Beachcomber.
Nope. We used to go to Squire. Nope. Friday night we have the manager meeting on Friday night at 6. Then we all come back to my house. We cook some stuff on the grill, hang out, get to bed before midnight because we got a 9 a.m. game. And then Saturday night, same thing. All come back here, hang out, couple of drinks, go to bed, play a game.
Awesome.
It's my favorite.
Well, I mean, I don't think we can thank you enough for like joining us on this busy weekend.
Thanks for
It's
asking.
been awesome.
Yeah.
No, I mean, thanks for just
Appreciate it.
like pinch hitting. I mean, this has been amazing. And it's been a
Anytime,
fun
guys.
conversation.
Hey, ask anybody. I
Yeah.
haven't seen a camera and a microphone I haven't liked. So you tell me.
I know. We know.
Oh, but I did want to ask you. Did you have the trophies on you? I know I gotta. Oh, Raz
Oh.
has them, right? Orazio has them.
No, Raz has the trophies, and you
Yeah.
got to pick them up and bring them
Right,
down.
right.
I got bats. JT made some custom bats for the MVPs
Oh, nice.
of both divisions again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
I was planning on a couple other things, couple other vendors. I had a massage therapist that was going to come down, but she said she can't. You know.
Oh, do we have a photographer again?
If I get to pick them, I'll massage them. But do I get to pick who it is?
Absolutely.
Have to.
Did you hire a photographer
Yeah,
again?
Teddy Pappas.
Oh,
is
Teddy,
the
right? Yeah,
photographer.
yep. He's
He's
great.
Awesome.
the best. And Curly's doing the fields. That guy's
Animal.
amazing.
Animal.
Yeah.
And he does a
teammate
great
of
job.
mine, Adam Ferrucci from my Orioles team, his company's donating about a few bags of clay so that Curly can do his thing.
Nice.
So
cool.
You know,
That's so
it's
cool.
just, again,
Yeah.
baseball
Yeah.
brings all of us together, and if somebody
It
needs
does.
something, there's always somebody there who can get it to us.
Can't wait to see Robbie.
Takes a village. Yeah, Robbie.
Yeah, sure it does.
Yeah, I wanted to ask
Robbie
you
blew
one.
me off last year. I was sad.
Yeah, he was quite upset,
He was upset
last year.
because of the team before.
Yeah, he was
during
protesting.
the week before us trashed
Yeah.
the dugout, and they didn't
Yeah.
apologize to him.
Yeah,
So he
Dustin.
said, "I'm not working on the fields," and I'm like, "Well,
Yep.
okay,
Yeah,
Curly, take the field, thank you."
yeah.
But yeah, he's a sweetheart.
Just give him candy, and
Yes.
he'll.
Bag of
Forget
I
Skittles.
get
everything
him a
happened.
$200
Kind of like
gift card
Dan.
to Red Nun.
Yeah.
There you go.
All he wants is a gift card to Red Nun. I'm
Yep.
like, okay,
Oh my God.
And candy.
yep. Is
Speaking
Big
of.
Zach coming down, Dan?
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah. Me, him, and Barber.
Big Zach needs a big hug.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Fun.
Little Zach's
But-
going to get one as soon as Angie hangs up the phone.
Hey, now he did get
Little-
his 300th
little
hit
Zach.
today, so
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good for something.
Yeah, mowing the
That's
lawn.
right.
It's good for
Yeah.
mowing the lawn.
I
Yeah,
wish
one,
we kept. I wish we had all our stats from MetroWest since 02. I'd love to see how many hits I have.
yeah,
But
that would be cool.
enough.
So outside of baseball, you were also doing food reviews, right, from the
Yes.
truck. You got rid of the
was.
truck. Does that mean no more food reviews?
No, I'll do some. It's been. I'm trying to figure out some. What do we call it? It was before it was Chris's food review from the Jeep, which happened during COVID. One of my twin girls said, "Dad, you get subs every once or twice a week. Why don't you just do a review and put it online?" And I'm like, okay. And I've
okay.
gotten some free subs out of it. But I got to tell you, we were, again, another baseball-oriented story. Mike Terrio's dad passed.
Yeah.
And I give him a hug at the wake. And he goes, "Hey, a mile down the road, Bob's Italian Foods. Get a steak and cheese. It's unbelievable."
He was talking about Bob's the other day.
He was
Yeah.
actually
Oh my
talking
God.
about it last night.
Yeah,
Last
oh, it was
night
last
he sent
night,
us
yeah.
a picture. It was last
Yeah.
night he
Another
sent us a
great
picture.
guy.
But
Another
their
great guy.
Italian.
Another foxhole
No, their
guy.
Italian is amazing. Oh, Terrio and I
Everything
grew
there
up
is
together. Like, yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Place in Stoneham, Anthony's in Stoneham, giant
Anthony's?
Italian
Yeah.
sub. I couldn't finish it. I felt like I lost a game because I couldn't finish it. Got it for free. I said, "Hey, I review subs online." He goes, "Really? Be lenient. Here you go." I was like, "Oh my God, I can get a free sub out of this." But
Yeah,
Bob's
there you go.
Italian Foods in
Oh.
Medford is the best. But we're at his father's wake, and he's hugging me, saying, "Go down the street, get yourself a steak and cheese at Bob's. You'll love it." I'm like, "Mike."
Yeah.
Oh, he loves Bob's. He loves Leone's.
Yeah.
Bob's
Mike's a
kid is
foxhole
crazy
guy.
about Leone's. Yeah. Yeah, he is.
So
He's a good kid.
I'll get that going again. Some people have asked, and trying to watch my diet a little bit. But you know what? For you guys,
One bite. One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
It's got to be like some sort of catcher's pun, right? Like it's got to be some sort of catcher thing. Like,
well, listen, you get all the great places in Somerville. I mean, I live in
It's
the middle.
true.
No, I'm
know.
living out in Amish country, out in Uxbridge, where the sheep are nervous.
we made
My
choices.
My kids
Sheep
think
are
Subway's food. It's not food.
Oh no.
So
My kids want sushi every night, so I don't know
Oh.
which one's worse. I know.
no.
They
thanks.
also like expensive French food, so
But I'll get a couple reviews going. Maybe
Nice.
do one
Do
tomorrow.
it.
We'll see.
Any
There's
farms
some nice
out there you
places
can
down
review?
here. What's that?
Any farms out there you can review?
Yeah.
So you
We're
could like
not that
review
raw,
eggs
but
or
the-
something, right?
The kids are like, Dad, what's that? That's a cow, honey. That's a cow.
Horse.
I think we should
Yeah.
review some lobster rolls this weekend.
Oh, yes.
Extensive review.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although Maine, I got to be honest with you guys. I grew up on the Cape, but Maine lobster rolls versus Cape lobster roll. There's no
yeah.
contest. Oysters
Yeah.
on the Cape. Oysters on the Cape are amazing.
Delicious.
But
I love all of it.
lobster rolls, Maine.
Yeah.
The place behind Veterans Field I think they have the best lobster roll.
The Nun?
No.
No,
Behind, like if you go
there's
behind.
Sequoia?
Seafood place.
No. If you go like through
Oh.
the back past the playground, I think it's just like Chatham
Really?
Seafood or something like that.
I'm in.
Yeah. It's literally
Yeah.
like right behind.
Let's
the
do
All
it.
right, send pictures.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll be so jealous. I love lobster rolls.
Yeah, Chatham
delicious.
Seafood or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, we
Anyway,
appreciate you being on. Go
Chris, thank
hang
you so
out.
much.
Go hang out with
Go
the
get some
fam.
rest.
Anytime.
Chris.
Chatham
Good
fish.
luck,
Where-
man.
No.
Oop.
Chatham fish and lobster, maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
Fine.
maybe.
We'll get one
Where are
down
the girls
here,
headed? Are they in state or are they going out of state?
They're going to Framingham State. I grew up
Oh,
right
all
down
right.
the street
It's
from
not
it.
too
My wife
far.
went there. They wanted
Nice.
to be teachers.
Lou Merlone.
So-
Oh, they should
will
come
be-
to Somerville. We
They
just settled a
should
new
go.
contract.
See how it works in Somerville? So
Mm-hmm.
you can model themselves after your greatness, Ange?
I mean, are they therapists? If they want to be a therapist, they can absolutely come with me. I'm not a
Yes,
teacher for a reason.
Yes, Madison wants child psychology.
Oh, so tell her go
And-
get her school adjustment, and then come intern with me.
That's good. See? Look at this connections I'm making.
See, look at that.
Fine. All right, guys.
Absolutely. All right, dude. It's been real.
Thanks
a
for
great
coming
night.
on, bud. You too.
Anytime.
See you in a week.
See you in a
Bye,
week.
Chris.
Thanks,
All right.
guys.
Good night,
Bye.
sir. Good.
I don't
stuff.
think we could seriously talk enough about the people. Oh, hold on. When we ever go to 3, then I have to put my seat down. I don't think we could ever talk enough about the people that we meet. I mean, the characters, the people. It's so fun. And Chris is one of them.
Terrio.
And Mikey. I mean, come on now, like all of them, right? Just good dudes, man. I'm so lucky I get to surround myself with such good
I
dudes.
mean, I've been saying for years the league needs to have its own reality show, and I'm
Oh.
not even joking. It would be like
100.
a hit with all the drama and shit that goes on behind.
And they
the
would call
scenes.
it The Boys of Summer and Angie.
You wouldn't even need to fake anything. You wouldn't even need to fake anything like they do in most reality shows.
No.
Like
You
like
probably
the
have
shit
to censor a lot of it.
yeah,
You would have to censor a lot of it.
yeah. Unless it's on Netflix,
Oh,
which
And there we
might
go.
have to do that.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could tell plenty of good stories.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just stick Johnny McGee in front of a camera and it's going to make money. Although I don't know how many stories he could tell legally.
yeah.
You play ball for 20, 25 years with some of the same guys, you're bound to have a few stories.
Like Curry's kids weren't even born when I started playing in this league. I
Oh,
mean, that's just it's wild.
banana. Dylan was in diapers at Zach's games.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
now he's going into 7th grade.
It's wild.
But it's absolutely wild.
Crazy stuff.
Yes, it is.
But anyway, I think you had some stuff for your segment.
I do. I sent you some videos. Are they queued up?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Take it.
All right. So Jen Powell was behind the plate again. And
Yes.
it's kind of funny. So prior to the game that she was behind the dish, right, there were a lot of comments like, wait till she gets hit, wait till she gets hit. Well,
She
Jen got hit.
Yeah.
And let's see how she takes
Either
it.
one.
I would say
Oh,
McKay Brown is
wait
the only
for
one
the
who's
close-up
accustomed
and the slow-mo.
to being on a mound at noon because you got those early games in the minor leagues.
Sully, did you ever happen to play in Reading at the? Oh my, Jen.
like a
Jen's-
fucking champ.
She said she's
Look at she
fine.
just stands up.
That's in that dangerous area that, beneath the mask and hopefully not above your chest protector.
I think it got the
a
little
piece of it.
Oh,
neck
piece
guard
of
and it
yeah.
broke
guard.
it. Yeah.
Sully, did you ever play in the in the night shift workers games in Reading, Pennsylvania when you were in AA?
I did not. I was in the Texas League, so I got lucky.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
10 a.m.
Now, I'm just saying.
Tails any night act.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just saying. That she just took that, she ate it, stood up, said she was fine.
She must be using the Force 3.
Yeah, right? She is actually. But 2 points about that. She had to do that. She had no choice. So let's be clear. She did not have the privilege of saying she was hurt. And she knew that. Second point, and I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I noticed it right away. And this is just an umpire thing. This isn't a Jen Powell thing. If you notice that when she gets behind the plate, she holds up her hands to do, the balls, the strikes count, and she's shaky. And that's happened to me before. After either like a close call to the face or something like that, or like a hard hit. The adrenaline, it's not even that I'm hurt. It's the adrenaline of just being hit and everybody asking me if I'm okay. And knowing that I have to go right back and be on point.
But not only that, her second game, she's behind the dish for Paul Skeens, who throws like 100.
Yeah, just nasty heat. Right, exactly. But then when she squatted back down for the next pitch after being hit, she was a goddamn statue. Now that is professional umpire, like all over it. Because it's very hard not to flinch. Even as a catcher, like it's hard not to flinch.
Oh yeah, especially
And
when the catchers line up outside and the pitch comes inside, like right at your face. The worst.
All the time. Yeah, but she doesn't move. So hands up, Jen Powell, still amazing. Behind the dish again for the second time. I'm going to check out her scorecard tomorrow.
I was just trying to look.
It's not up yet. I'll post it on our Instagram tomorrow. No, usually it's about 24 hours before they roll them out.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll definitely post that on our Instagram tomorrow. So my other news I had talked about before was that Kelsey Whitmore got signed with the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She got to pitch her first game for the Savannah Bananas. And here is, yes, there she is.
Oh, we got Val. I knew I was going to get Val.
And speaking of the opportunities, it's your old teammate Val Perez. Now you get to do Val.
So they were playing, obviously, the Firefighters, and she pitched a full game. I mean, obviously not 9 innings, but she pitched a full game.
Whips off the professor over to first inside his sixth trick play of the
She pitched a full inning, you
Like-
said? A full inning? You said?
No, I know she pitched she pitched a couple innings. She was pitching the games. So I think she was in there for a couple
Dude,
innings.
that's gas.
Oh yeah, she's nasty.
But Ryan Cox with Kelsey Whitmore pitching and on the mic tied the single game.
I think she had something like 3 strikeouts.
Right out of
Yep.
Yeah, that's.
So she got to start in her first game, or I'm sorry, not start, pitch in her first game. She's phenomenal. Signed with the Women's Baseball League. Their tryouts are in DC tomorrow. I believe you can stream them. If anybody's interested, I can get that information up. But there was a link on their website today that I saw, and that was awesome. So they're in DC. They're still touring the country doing tryouts. They've got a couple high-profile signs, Kelsey Whitmore, Monet Davis, and a couple other girls from the USA national team.
When does that start?
Nice.
2026.
Oh, so it is next year. Okay.
So right now they're, getting all the pieces together. But
Got it.
it's going to be sick.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's your women in baseball news.
Terrific. That's great.
Love it.
Good stuff. Yeah, I think we mentioned there was an all-female Nesson broadcast. I think we mentioned.
Oh yeah, that was the same day as Jen Powell's.
Yeah.
Behind the dish. So we got a little excited about that over here. But Gibb reminded us last time. Yep.
And again, shout out to the Braintree Little League. They put up a good fight, but.
Yep.
I mean, a couple.
But then
of
Tokyo
pitches.
won today, right? And Tokyo won.
Oh, did they?
Tokyo beat American winner from Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So good for them. But Japanese baseball is amazing. So.
Yeah.
That'd be a good place to go visit. We should do a podcast from Japan. We should take a field trip.
That'd be cool. By the way, did you see the greeting that the Braintree Little League kids came back to?
No,
like a-
do
Attack
tell.
his heroes.
Yeah, it was like a
We
parade.
said that was going to happen. Did they?
Yeah,
They got a.
they got a big parade, and I think
Yeah.
there's more plans in the works for them. And
Oh.
visit Fenway throw first pitch. I heard rumblings of. So
Oh,
Nice.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Imagine if they won it all, what they would have done.
Oh my God, that'd be
Dude,
amazing.
now those kids, imagine going back to school. Now you're gonna go back to school as
Yeah.
kings.
If they
Yep.
weren't so young, I'd say something really gross. But since they're young, I'm not going to say it.
Probably good.
Yeah. I need a job.
12.
Yeah, they're 12. They're too young. I can't say what I was going to say.
Yeah.
If they were older. But anyways,
You work in a school.
they're kings. Yes, but I work in high school. But they're coming back as kings. They're heroes. Like, how awesome.
Yeah, and they're
Good
gonna
for them.
inspire a whole younger generation of kids that like hopefully are gonna dream of going to the Little League World Series. You know, like that's
And it's a possibility.
Yeah.
And it's a thing. Yeah.
that's what we need.
We need more young kids playing baseball.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Yeah, we do.
But yeah, I think that's a wrap. Episode
Yeah, guys, episode 17.
17. Next week, I'll be doing a show from the Cape.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll be down
Oh.
there.
I
Can-
don't know where I'll be.
I mean, I'll be here, but can we say just a little RIP for my summer? I go back to work tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Speaking of,
Tomorrow, that's
first day
so
back.
brutal. Hey, just be happy
Yeah.
to have a job.
I am very happy to have a job, but
Yeah.
7:45 a.m. I'm not going to
Ugh.
be very happy
Ugh.
to have a job.
Comes quick.
I know. Well, I have to be there at 7:45, so I have to wake up at 7:20.
I know the feeling of going back to work after a 1 week vacation.
Not bad.
Let alone
I mean,
like an entire
I'm
summer.
5
That's gotta be
Steps
awful.
from my work.
Yeah,
It's hard.
That does help.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Brutal.
right, guys. No
Well-
way I'd rather spend my Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, bros.
And have fun going back to school.
Yeah, good luck at school.
It'll be the first time I'm awake before 10 in a very long time.
Yeah. Join the club.
Okay. I'll be
But
around.
yeah, next week, same time, same place. Steve Pinner
Same
will
time,
be
same
our
place.
guest.
That's right.
His 300th game played in the 18 plus, and he's been in the league BMBL since the very beginning, 1993.
Wow.
So be sure to tune in next week for that.
I was 12.
Yeah, I was 15. Wow, that's crazy. Sorry, Steve.
That is crazy. I'm sorry. Steve. Yeah, that wasn't about you. That was about us.
Yes, it's about us.
Yeah.
It's always about us. We're umpires.
Yeah. Always. Yeah. Seriously. It's all about us.
Yeah. All right, guys. Happy Sunday.
Oh, wait, Gibby, what were you going to say? No, wait, Gibby had
I
something.
was just gonna say, very impressive of Steve that he's kept his stats for that long. You know, because I know that 400 hitter didn't start out
Right,
till
right.
later.
Yeah,
so
he has a whole spreadsheet. Yeah,
kudos to him.
Sick. We got to ask him to bring those.
yeah.
Good call.
No, he posted it on Facebook. So.
Oh, we did. Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I saw that today. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Anyway,
right,
happy
guys.
Sunday.
Happy
guys.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Have a good night, guys. We will see you.
Gibby, don't forget to grab money.
Money?
Money.
Yeah.
Grab
Yeah,
money.
money. Yeah, Gibby has to put some money under a pillow tonight.
Ah, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna do that right now.
You didn't even get it. I was telling you when you
I know,
yeah.
right?
See?
Tooth Fairy's
I got
coming
you.
tonight.
Somebody lost
I
a
got
tooth.
you.
Yeah, Monty lost a tooth. But
Yeah.
Tooth Fairy's coming.
Tooth fairy's coming.
Congrats.
How much does a Tooth Fairy pay?
Like,
If he swallows
bucks?
the if
$2.
he swallows the tooth, there's no evidence, so I don't know how that works.
don't say that. There's always evidence. The tooth fairy knows. Like $2,
Tooth Fairy always
$3.
knows. Yeah.
$3?
Yeah.
Inflation. That's what I used to get.
Now I heard, honestly, there's 2 days a year, National Tooth Fairy Day. They celebrate it once. It was just like last week. But there's also another day in February, and they said the going rate for a tooth, $20.
That's insane. I believe it.
Who's
I never
paying
did
that
it.
kid $20?
Suckers. The same ones that buy their kids fucking iPads when they're 3. Suckers. But
No
so
way.
I never did the tooth fairy. So I was telling you guys before off camera that I have a tooth. I have a phobia. No, dude, my kids are spoiled. No, I have a tooth phobia. I will pass out. So when my kids were really
Zach wasn't around. Yeah.
No, he was. He's been in the boys' lives since they were 2
really?
and 4. Zach was definitely around.
I didn't know they were that
However, oh yeah, they were 2 and 4 when they met Zach. But I didn't know when it was going to happen. I literally can't do teeth. So I sat them down and I said, "Listen, guys. Some people are going to talk about the tooth fairy. It's just because they need something to feel good about. She doesn't exist. Okay? If you lose teeth, please throw them out right away. Just let me know and just throw them out right away."
How'd you tell him about Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny?
Oh God, that's another traumatizing story, but I can tell you that later. Oh, we didn't have an Easter bunny. We just had Easter, but we didn't have like some creepy bunny suit coming into our house. I don't want to scare the shit out of my kids, but we had Easter, and Mom goes to Dylan's Candy Bar in New York every year and buys ridiculous baskets. So listen, they're fine.
Good deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was obsessed with Dylan's Candy Bar. So
better than having to make footprints out of confectionery sugar.
But we did Santa. The whole Santa thing that happened. But when my son, quick story. When my son was 5 years old, so I never lie. I don't lie to my kids, right? I pride myself on being like the social worker that doesn't lie to their children. My son's 5 years old. We're driving in the car, and he's like, "Mom, tell me the truth. Santa real?" So I was like,
"How old was he?"
Damn it, 5. No, Dylan wasn't in the car with us. Dylan was 3 at the time, but Dylan wasn't in the car. So I pull the car over, and so I turn around, and I'm like, "No, bud. Like, here's the deal." He starts bawling, like sobbing. So then I was like, "Why are you crying, babe?" I'm like, "What? I don't understand." I was like, I thought you meant the Santa that's at the mall." No. Okay. Here's the deal. And like I make this whole lie up about how I just misunderstood him, but that Santa at the mall is fake, but Santa who delivers presents is real. Those are his elves.
Good.
Oh
good
my
audible.
God.
Good audible.
I never. Now I lie to my kids all the time, but but so yeah. So don't ever when they say tell me the truth, just ask me the question first.
They'll forget tomorrow anyway.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But now they don't. I feel like they just figure it out anyways. But anyways, guys.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I'll see you guys later.
All right, guys. Have a good night. We will see you next week.
See you next week.
Adios.